This is a video explaining how to use the GeoGebra website where you're trying to graph the derivative. So the black derivative, or the black function, is the original function. So you're going to look at the slope here. I don't know, it looks like a slope of 1. So I'm going to place this dot here at about 1. Here, looks like a steeper slope than here, slightly, so I'm going to have it a little bit bigger than that. Now as we move, I don't know, this slope here looks very similar to that one, so I'll have it about the same level. Now here the slope is 0, so I'll leave that 0. And from here, the steepness seems to decrease, so I'm going to decrease. Here, the slopes are all negative the rest of the way. And it's 0, and it seems like it gets bigger and bigger negative the rest of the way. So I'm going to drag all these down lower and lower and lower as we move to the right. Now, I'm going to check to see how accurate this is. So check accuracy, 34%. What's going on? So again, let's look. The slopes here, positive, positive, positive. They're pretty similar positive values. But then they start to decrease here to 0. Here, they get bigger and bigger and bigger negative. Now, here, the slope's about -1. So I think the problem is it's too big of a negative slope. So I think we just have to scoot all these up a bit, and it'll be much happier with my answer. Let's check. Much better. Reveal the answer. So, pretty close. Not too bad. Now, if you refresh, that's not the one. If you take and refresh your browser, bam, look, I have a totally new function. I get to try again. So let me look at this one real quickly. Negative slope, less than -1. I think that's less than -1. Here the slope is 0, so I want it to cross 0 at that point. So I'm going to make it cross 0 right around here. I want 0. Here the slopes are positive, and it looks like it's the biggest positive slope there. It looks like about a slope of 1, so I'm going to pull it up to 1. And then it stays 1 in this region, but then it decreases to 0 here. I want a 0 there, and it's going to be decreasing, so I draw my graph to where it decreases, and it's 0 about there. Here it gets bigger and bigger negative, and that's a big negative, maybe a slope of -2. So if I bring that down to -2 and then gradually get there, and then it looks like it gets less and less steep and 0 again, less and less steep and 0 again. Check my accuracy. Wow, 84%. So you can double check, find the slope. It's about -1 there. And so maybe this is too big. Maybe I went too big there. Check again. 89, I'm getting better. So you can play with this and then reveal the answer. Look, I was pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. So that's a little tip on how to use the GeoGebra website on graphing derivatives.